CANNOCK Chase. Forget Area 51. Forget Skinwalker Ranch. CANNOCK Chase is the place to be if you like paranormal activity. Yes, we have our own place in Staffordshire, in the Midlands, an area that has for years had paranormal activity. And today we're going to talk about it as part of our 31 days of Halloween. I hope you're all enjoying. The Black-Eyed Girl. Since the 1980s, a small girl, no older than 12, dressed in a white gown with pale skin and black holes for eyes, has been roaming around CANNOCK Chase, terrifying the locals. Here I'm going to read you an eyewitness account. Around 2 months ago, my daughter and I were walking through Birches Valley, an area well known for spectral sightings, when we heard the screams of a young child. I couldn't tell if it was a boy or a girl, but they definitely seemed in distress and sounded very close to us. So we instantly started running towards the noise. We couldn't find the child anywhere, so stopped to catch our breath. That's when I turned round and saw a girl stood behind me, no more than 10 years old, with her hands over her eyes, as if she was waiting for a surprise or a birthday cake. I asked if she was okay. Are you okay? And asked her if she was the one who'd been screaming. Then she put her arms down by her side and she opened her eyes. This is when I saw that her eyes were completely black. No iris, no white, nothing. I jumped back and grabbed my daughter. When I looked up again, the child was gone. Which is it? A ghost? A demon child? Is it trying to lure people to their deaths? Or has someone watched The Ring too many times? It's impossible to tell. Next on our tour of CANNOCK Chase is the Pigman. The Pigman. The Pigman is our version of the Jersey Devil. Since the 1940s, the Pigman, half man, half swine, you dirty swine, has allegedly been spotted trotting through Staffordshire beauty spot. His haunting squeals echo across the heather at dusk. The Pigman is about 7 foot tall. That is one big pig, with trousers and a blazer, but no shirt. Makes a really high-pitched squeaking noise. Maybe the noise isn't someone's disc brakes after all. That is a really bad joke. It is worse than my jokes. But anyway, where should we move on to now? There is also a German soldier's graveyard in the Chase, and it's frequently that you see a brigade of phantom German soldiers marching through the Chase. Well, what can you say about that? German ghost soldiers, a squealing pig, black-eyed kids, and German ghost soldiers. Well, what can we follow that up with? One of my only old favourites at all is, yes, Slender Man. You've got to have a Slender Man, haven't you? A lanky stick-fin spectre has been seen floating or flying around CANNOCK Chase in recent years, sometimes dressed in Victorian clothing, sometimes with a mouthful of razor-like teeth, sometimes with flaming red eyes. See, now I thought he didn't have any facial features, but anyway. Slender Man or Slender Men are actually very common in folklore worldwide. They go by lots of names, but their elongated appearance remains a constant theme. I thought Slender Man was something that was made up on some kind of computer thing. Anyway. Also, Cannock Chase, they have UFOs. That was nice. That's one for you, Trace. That was nice. In December 2013, a Rugeley resident claims to have seen three orb-like objects in the skies around Pie Green Tower on Cannock Chase. The three orbs then merged into one bigger object and whizzed off. Whiz! I don't know if it made that noise, but there you go. Sound effects here, you get everything here. The same person who claims that earlier, the same year, a 30-foot long triangular craft hovered over her house. Hovered over her house, buzzing loudly. Buzz, maybe it was a big bee. Before loudly dissolving into thin air. Other people have reported seeing bright blue lights zipping around Cannock Chase too. Well, there you go. Right, the Cannock panther. A big cat expert claims that pumas have been living on Cannock Chase since the 1940s. But perhaps a more logical explanation for big cat sightings in the area is the 1976 Dangerous Animals Act. This act basically banned the ownership of pets of fierce and predatory animals. So some terrible types turfed out their now illegal pets onto the nearby Cannock Chase. It's funny we should talk about this because we live down in Cornwall, and for people who've listened to the channel for a while, we have the beast of Bodmin Moor. Well, I actually live on the moor. I have a house and everything. I don't just live like wild on the moor. But I think, and if people who've been with us for a while, I have seen on 2 occasions a big cat, a big black cat. Yeah, so I can actually go with that to some degree, because there is some maybe it's just people who owned pumas and stuff like that, and put them out now on the land, and they've just survived. I don't know. I mean, there's also talk of werewolves and werewolves that you see in the daytime. There's all sorts of stuff there, but if you are interested in scary stuff, then I think by all means have a look. Go on Google and Google Cannock Chase paranormal activity, and there'll be loads of stuff there you can read about. And I think we are going to try and do a podcast about it as well, as some, maybe not in the 31 days of Halloween, but you know, after that, some near in the near future, we're going to do a video podcast about it. And while I'm on, I would just like to thank everybody for sticking up for me and Tracy. It was very kind of you, and I'm very humbled, so thank you. So take care of yourselves, stay safe, God bless, and I will speak to you all again soon.